Where in the world is Maggie McDaniel? Where in the world is Maggie?
She's right here with us in studio as we come to the end of the summer, and we really are coming to the end, at least of the summer break, I should say. And all of the activity of fall is quickly falling upon us, and your schedule picks up big time, Maggie. Good morning.
Good morning, and happy Feast of St. Bartholomew.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying my skin today.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, and just and for me too. Many of you know, or if you don't, I'm an oblate of the Norcia and of the Abbey in Norcia, and this is the 10-year anniversary where they had the first earthquake. Started in 2016, and then it proceeded, and the final earthquake was in October of that year, which knocked everything down. So, but they've rebuilt up there. And we take our groups there when we go to Assisi if they want to visit Norcia. And now it's an abbey. It was a monastery. Now it's an abbey. And have a taste of their beer and everything. Yeah. They moved up on the mountain after the earthquake.
I got to put my order in for a beer delivery.
Yes. But so happy feast day.
So take me back, and I don't want to dwell too much on this, but just for a reminder to me, the earthquake in Norcia destroyed the monastery, the existing, or damaged it in such a way that
the first earthquake damaged it. It damaged the church and part of their monastery.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they had other tremors, and then on October 30th, they had another earthquake that leveled every single church and every building in the area. They just reopened the church last October. So after 9 years, it was reopened, and that was built over the site where Benedict and Scholastica were born. It was the home of it was their home.
And that monastery was 800 years old.
It was old, yes. It was old because monks were there for many, many years before Napoleon kicked them out in 1810, and they were brought back in 2000.
So one of just a myriad of sites that are worth seeing around the world. So tell us what you got going on, Maggie.
Well, we're going to be spending the first couple weeks in September in Turkey and Greece. So
and that's not many times you're going to places that you haven't previously
No, and you know
visited.
what? I was thinking that's the exciting part of one, pilgrimage, and two, just being Catholic. No matter how long you're alive, you can learn something new every single day. When you travel and with pilgrimages, I still learn something new all the time, even if I go to places I've been to. But I'm so excited because now this is a new place that we're going to venture into. I've been to Ephesus in Turkey, but never spent time in Turkey, which I am really looking forward to. And of course, those are the churches of Asia Minor. So,
I was going to say, talk about the significance of Turkey and Greece
why
going there.
This is where the apostles first started. I mean, where many of them started, especially St. Paul. I mean, this is where he went and to preach, and it started spreading the gospel from there. So I'm really excited to learn so much more. I mean, you read it in the Acts and whatnot, but to actually be there, now my understanding is most of it's ruins, okay, but still you're going to be able to go and learn the history and be able to read the scripture in these places. So
and stand on that ground.
And stand on that ground, and then we'll have a short cruise to visit. We'll visit Patmos, where St. John, of course, wrote Revelation, and Crete, Santorini, and then we'll be dropped off then in Athens, and then we'll make our way through Greece with Corinth and Thessaloniki and whatnot. So Berea. So I'm really excited.
When you organize, I mean, it's so well organized because you think of everything, so nobody has to hitchhike to the next destination.
No, not unless they choose to. We don't make you do that. No, we pick you up at, the guides and the buses pick us up at the airport, and they're with us until the time we return. So that's what's nice about it. Everything's taken care of. All you have to do is show up when we tell you to show up.
And this is what's so beautiful about pilgrimage, right? For me, the island of Patmos is like the New Jerusalem coming down out of heaven in the book of Revelation. I have no connection to nor vision of the island of Patmos. Even if I saw pictures, there's just something different when you get on the ground and you see this thing, right?
Absolutely.
So you've been there, or you've not?
No, I've
been
to Patmos a couple of times.
Okay.
And you actually get to go into the cave where St. John lived. And then there's also a big abbey up there too, a monastery that you got to climb up to get to the top too, which is very beautiful as well. So, I mean, you do have to be in shape and able to do some walking and steps and uneven ground and whatnot. But I tell you, it changes your faith. It deepens your faith. So I'm really excited about this one. But then after that, we have several to Italy, and we're still in the Jubilee year of St. Francis, and our last trip that includes part of the Jubilee year, because it goes to January 10th. We have a group out of the Steubenville Diocese, but we still have space on it. And anybody can sign up for it. And we'll make sure that you get there at the same time they do and whatnot and join the group. So we're excited for that one. That'll be our last one. But we have Father Miller going in October, Father Serrata going in November. We have a deacon and family and friends from Christ the King going in November. We've got Father Adam Hertzfeld leaving 2 days after Christmas. But those are all full.
Oh, those are all
Those
full.
are all full. So the last one we have left is leaving January, I believe January 4th. And so we will be in Assisi at the end of the Jubilee year. So that'll be really nice.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So you can still spend Christmas and New Year's with your family here.
Yeah.
And then go spend it with your faith family in Assisi, Rome.
And look, they're nothing like the people in the Diocese of Toledo. Fabulous. Priest, our bishop, everybody. And no one compares to it. But if you're going to put a second place, Steubenville's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think a lot of wonderful people in
A lot of
Steubenville,
wonderful people
Ohio.
in Steubenville. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
So be traveling
Yeah.
with some of them.
Right. And then as we get into, it's amazing that I'm already looking into 28 and 29 and stuff. But then in May, we're going to Poland with Father Albert Beltz.
Nice.
So
Wow.
Poland is beautiful.
Yeah.
I just love Poland. And then again, back to Italy with Father Jeff Walker. So we have a lot. If it's on the website, it's open to the public. So
Okay.
anybody can join it. We have some groups that aren't on there. That just means that they're closed groups. But if it's on the website, we would love to have you sign up and join us.
Let's talk about this. You've got some open pilgrimages, and again, CatholicFaithJourneys.com with an S, CatholicFaithJourneys.com, to find those open pilgrimages. Talk about, because it must be just something for you. Each and every time you take this group of people out and you see how they experience pilgrimage and how they come back changed. And you see the light in their eyes, you see the joy on their faces. And that's also almost become an expectation for you because you've seen it over and over again. But it must just be a delight to see as people experience something they might not have completely anticipated.
It's very fulfilling and rewarding for me to see that. That's why I do what I do. I absolutely love it. Several people come back and start going to daily mass,
Right?
Because we have daily mass. Some of our groups, the priest will teach them the liturgy of the hours, maybe in the morning or evening or whatever, before dinner or when we're on the bus, if there's time. They'll teach us the liturgy of the hours. They come back. So many people don't realize we have that prayer of the church that, of course, our priests and deacons read or pray every day. But we're called to do that too.
Right.
Sure.
And that's one thing. When we go to the Holy Land and they hear the call to prayer for the Muslims, I'm thinking, we have the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
We have the Liturgy of the Hours, which we can and should pray as many as we can. Maybe you can't do all 7 of them, but you can do them. We are called as Catholics, Christians, to pray as well.
Yeah.
So don't be looking at them going, the call of prayer. And be looking at yourself and go, maybe it's a reminder to you to get out the Liturgy of the Hours if you're in a place that happens,
And
But
it's accessible.
it's beautiful.
You can find it. Everybody can access it.
Absolutely, yeah. We use the app. Well,
Yeah.
we use the app online, and you don't have to buy the book and whatnot. So it's great. Yeah.
And if you can fit it in the schedule, you'll be happy to put one together.
Absolutely.
Like a customized trip.
Absolutely,
for
we'd love to
your
do that
parish.
for you. Yeah.
That'd be neat that, your parish patron, for example, you go and kind of learn more about that and go there and you can put all that together.
Absolutely. Yes, we'd love to do that. So CatholicFaithJourneys.com or call me, 419-290-8782.
Good.
Look,
Yes.
change your vacation to a pilgrimage and change your life.
Change your life.
That's it.
It's all
Come
about your
on.
eternal life, not your temporary life.
Love it. CatholicFaithJourneys.com. That phone number one more time, Maggie?
419-290-8782.
Maggie McDaniel. We
God
found
bless.
her. We found her.